It is time for the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, to stand down or be forced to undergo an urgent investigation into the complete and utter shower he is presiding over. If he really is a Christian, it would be the right, moral and virtuous thing to do, for the reasons I'm about to outline. Today it has emerged that despite Welby pushing a green agenda, the Church of England has been investing in water companies responsible for pumping sewage into our rivers, and they are refusing to stop investing in them. The Church said that it held £325,000 in water company shares, which could pay out a dividend, and about £30 million in bonds across the sector. This, by the way, is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to how dodgy the Church of England and Justin Welby smells at the moment. The How We Invest section on their website states the Church Commissioners manage a £10.3 billion investment fund in an ethical and responsible way. Well, until very recently, the Church was investing with arms dealers and oil and gas giants. They have the audacity to use a picture of the idyllic countryside on their website, whilst they coin it in from these supposedly destructive and harmful industries, including pumping human faeces into the waterways. It might also interest you to know that whilst the Church of England sits on that £10 billion fund, members of the clergy were forced to demand a pay rise in June to cope with the cost of living crisis. Their wages, by the way, largely come from public donations. Oh, and get this. At the Trades Union Congress a few years ago, Justin Welby said 0-hour contracts and companies like Amazon paying little to no tax are the reincarnation of an ancient evil. Well, it turned out 2 Church of England cathedrals were advertising 0 hours contracts, and Amazon was reportedly one of the Church's biggest investments worldwide. Today, the Metropolitan Police announced that they believe that they have found the body of Abdul Azidi, the twice-failed asylum seeker and notorious sex criminal who doused a woman and children with alkaline before jumping into the Thames. He pretended to be Christian to game the asylum system, although not specifically through the C of E. The Church of England has been accused of running a conveyor belt for illegal immigrants to fake asylum claims. These include allegations of mass asylum seeker baptisms and members of the clergy vouching for illegal immigrants, one of whom blew himself up outside a maternity hospital in Liverpool. The Church of England, under Justin Welby, stands accused of coaching clergy to help fake asylum seekers concoct claims that allow them to stay in Britain. These asylum seekers are almost always from Muslim countries, and therefore, by extension, the Church of England finds itself in the bizarre position of being accused of accelerating the Islamification of Britain and being fundamentally dishonest at the same time, claims the Church denies. All of this has taken place under the watchful eye of Archbishop Welby, but perhaps his greatest failure is the dwindling attendance figures at church. As the population of Britain grows by millions of people, the number of people attending church is nosediving. In fact, weekly attendance figures were down by 200,000 people in 2022 to just 654,000. Perhaps Mr. Welby will take comfort in the knowledge that attendances at mosques around the country have risen instead. If Archbishop Justin Welby was in charge of a business, he would have been sacked and quite possibly put under investigation. I wonder if it is time that that happened. We approached the Church of England for comment, and they failed to get back to us.